CCIV was down over 7% today, so I'm going to be going over in this video why you should be loading the boat on CCIV and why I like them so much, as well as giving you guys a technical analysis and the bullish patterns and trends I see going forward. But for all the time and effort it takes to make this video, I'm not even going to ask you guys to hit the like button or subscribe. What I will do is ask you to comment down below. Let me know if you like CCIV, if you don't like CCIV, if you're just out of money to keep buying these dips and you want to buy the dip. Let me know down below. I respond to every single comment, and trust me, you are not alone. With all of that out the way, let's get into the video. With all of these endless bullish titles and articles, it is hard to tell when the stock is dropping 5 to 7% basically every single day. Should you buy it still? Is it bad? What is going on with it? So I hope to add some clarity in this video that I am buying CCIV and I have been buying CCIV. So first, I want to show you guys some of these articles and what people are saying. First article I want to look at is basically comparing CCIV to Tesla and why CCIV could be the superior choice. Now, this is all an opinion, so don't get butthurt, don't comment down below, hateful shit, none of that. But it says Tesla has achieved a significant first mover advantage in electric vehicles, but as the demand for EV grows, so does competition. One EV rival that deserves a closer analysis is Lucid Motors, currently planning to go public via a merger with SPAC Churchill Capital. Lucid's performance and price superiority over Tesla could reward early investors with multi-bagger returns over the next decade. Saving you guys the time to read that whole article, I think the most important thing to point out is this chart comparing Lucid Air to the Tesla Model X, and this base cost of $70,000 is the vehicle that is expected to come out in 2022. This is not the vehicle that is launching in the next couple of months. That is about $100,000 cheaper at $169,000. But the Tesla Model S is about $80,000, whereas the Lucid Air is about $70,000. So the Lucid Air is $10,000 cheaper. And if we get into the range, you see the Lucid Air has 517 miles per full battery, whereas the Tesla Model X has 412. So the Lucid Air is about 20% more range. So that is big when evaluating EV cars. If you're a consumer, you're going to go with the better one over the other. Now, the efficiency per kilowatt hour on the miles is going to be better on the Lucid Air. That is pretty much guaranteed, and that is not too important in my opinion. Now, the charge time, which I do think is very important. The range and the charge time are the two most important things because nobody wants to get stranded. It's not like somebody can really bring you gas. Like you have to take your car to a charging station, right? Or take it home. So the charge time. So this is comparing miles on the right side of this chart compared to 1 minute. So the Lucid Air will get you 15 miles per minute, which is pretty incredible. And the Tesla will do about 13.33 miles per minute. So they're both not bad by any means. But with the Lucid Air, if you own both, you could definitely tell a difference with the Lucid Air charging a little bit faster. And it only makes sense during those early morning rushes. If you're late to work, late to an appointment, you can get there a little bit faster with the Lucid Air. So I think that's very appealing. Now, the max horsepower is pretty much the same, 60 horsepower better in the Lucid Air. I don't think people are too concerned with that, as well as the 0 to 60 in 2.5 seconds in the Lucid Air compared to the 1.99 in the Tesla Model X, basically 2 seconds. I don't think anybody's concerned about the extra half second it takes to get to 60 miles per hour. I really don't think anybody cares. And for a $10,000 discount for the Lucid Air compared to the Tesla Model X, I do think overall people will opt for the Lucid Air over the Tesla Model S. This article too is pretty cool to point out. It says Churchill Capital stocks could still rally. It says Lucid has the tools to become a dominant EV maker, so CCIV stock is worth buying. So this guy is obviously bullish, but he started out bearish. He says that he did not like the SPAC and the valuation, obviously towards its highs, but now that it is about $21, $22 a share, he really does like the price and says that investors right now with a longer term outlook could end up making a lot of money. And the short, simple version of this is I still believe that the SPAC's merger target Lucid has the tools to dominate the electric vehicle space between having a Tesla Alumni, as its CEO, its proprietary technology, and its ample cash reserves, there are good reasons for Wall Street and Main Street investors to be excited about this company's potential. So this is very, very bullish. But he does go on to say, however, while it still has these ingredients of success, they might not be enough to help the shares recover in the short term. Lucid's many strengths help to particularly justify its epic rise from $10 per share to nearly $60 per share earlier this year. But investors' off the charts irrational enthusiasm was primarily responsible for the surge. With all of these bullish articles, and basically every single article is bullish, I cannot find one bearish article on CCIV that is within the last week or so, or even in the last month. Everything is very bullish, and that just makes you wonder, why is this stock selling off in the aggressive fashion that it has been for so long? But I think there is a quite and simple answer. With the interest rates going up, this does mean that it will be more expensive for these companies to borrow money. And with the strict margins in vehicle companies overall, not really EV vehicles because Tesla has proven differently, but in traditional vehicle companies, the margins have been the most important thing. Just 0.5% could be the difference between being profitable and losing money. So I think that's really what is causing the brutal pain in all these EV stocks, but it is only temporary, and that is only my opinion. I could be wrong. There could be something I am not seeing, but that does look like the most likely situation and the most likely reasoning why we are selling off so hard in all these EV stocks. And trust me, my portfolio is really taking a beating. Now, looking at this from a technical analysis point of view, it does look like this is the best time to buy CCIV if you are not in the company and you are even looking to average down, then that is never a bad idea. But this would be the best time to do this because you could see we bounced last time around $21, pretty much $21 flat, and we are sitting at $21.49. So I'm just gonna draw a support level because this is really the level I do not see us going under, is about this $21 mark. If we go under $21, we're going to have so much buying power going into this. We're not going to sustain around that $20 level. It's not going to happen. I think a more reasonable, sustainable level is going to be around $25 per share, and coincidentally enough, is at the high we've seen March 26th, though that was only a couple days ago, and we have dropped significantly since then, about 30% since then. So this is a great time to pick up shares, and I think we are going to bounce off of this bottom we are setting around $21. Even into after hours, we were pretty flat, only up about 14 pennies. So I do think going forward, if we take this out, this is the 15-minute chart, so every candle represents 15 minutes. So it is more condensed. Each white line is 1 day, whereas the darker shade of blue is in the after hours session of each individual day. So we can see this is about a week to 10 days back. We were around $33 a share. So we have significantly went down since March 16th, like I said. So we are only due to find a bottom. Like, this is gonna be the bottom. I would put my money on $21 being the bottom. If we go to $20 or under $20, like, dude, just sell a kidney or something. Just buy the stock. But you know what I mean. But I do see us bouncing off of this. I don't think we're gonna gap up. Maybe if we get good news, but I really don't see a gap up right now. I do see a slow uptick, maybe to about $25. Like I said, this is $25 is my real level to watch us hold and maintain. There could be a certain level of resistance around this $25 because that's where we had hit our high in the last week and then started to sell off since then and pretty much have not bounced any day. We bounced a little bit towards the end of the day. Even in after hours, not right now, but last night we bounced a little bit, but it's been a pretty much bloodbath sell-off. So I do expect us to bounce from this point, and if we don't, just like I said, sell a kidney, do whatever you gotta do, just buy some more shares. That's what I'm gonna be doing. I'm gonna look into the selling a kidney thing, just playing, don't do that. But I do think it is a good idea to buy CCIV right now. We are looking to find a bottom. So if you definitely got in anywhere from $30 to $60 a share at its high, this is the time to average in if you're going to ever average in right now. As far as what I've personally been doing with CCIV on this downtrend, I've been buying a couple of shares pretty much every single day consistently, just to average in lower into my position, because I'm averaged in right now at about $24 per share. So I've been buying anything under that, anything under $24 a share. Even as far as March 10th, I was buying at about $24 a share because I thought it was a good deal, and I still do. But like I said, I've been buying a couple of shares every single day to average down more and more and build out my position. Also, as far as my position, I have 92 shares for 7.41% of my total portfolio, down about 12%, but my average cost is $24.43. So I am taking every opportunity I have, and I'm about to throw more money into this to average down even further. So point being, I do think this is a great buy right now, and I do not think you guys should sleep on this opportunity. If you ever wanted to invest in CCIV, now is pretty much the time to do so. I do think we will find a bottom around $21 per share, and even after we merge, that is looking like the bottom. Around $20 a share is probably the lowest you will get CCIV for ever, just because there's so much buying power and so much optimism around the stock, and for good reason, like these articles go into. Now, I do recommend you guys look over these articles for yourself and really verify everything I am saying. It is the truth, but that will always give you guys more reassurance, and that is all it is about when investing in the stock market, is understanding what you are buying, so you do not sell out, panic sell, or even panic buy and make a bad decision. So I'm going to wrap up the video right there. If you guys got anything useful out of it and you made it to the end of the video, I do recommend you hit the subscribe button and like the video. Like I said, if you got anything useful out of it, and if you made it to the end, I have a Discord link in the description where you can join that. I send out all of my buy and sell alerts in real time whenever I make them for free $99, and we can talk about anything you guys want over there. I'm down to talk about anything over there or in the comments down below, so make sure you utilize one of those so we can get the conversation going. And I'm gonna get out of here. I look forward to seeing you guys and trading with you guys, as well as talking to you any which way form you guys want. I'll see you later. Peace out.